Next, okay, we have a very big news recently. All right, Mr. Biden and Mr. Xi Jinping actually met up. Okay, and you can see that the met up is quite successful. Okay, based on what we have read and based on what we have seen. All right, I'm not sure is this a drama or not. Okay, but however, it actually give a very good what we call that impression to every one of us, especially the investor. Now you have to understand, all right, before they met up, they already agree, okay, with a certain thing and with a certain term before they met up, okay. 所以你要明白各国家的领袖通常他们要就是说见 OK 见面的话其实他们已经谈好了各方面的东西，不然的话他们是不会 meet up 的，你明白吗？OK，虽然他们的细节他们还没有讲出来啦，可是你可以发觉到其实他对股市其实是就是说有好处。OK，第一就是美国继续美国的股票继续大涨了。then 第二的话，你可以看到香港还有中国的股市其实有稍微一点点动静有稍微一点点的动静反弹的现象。如果你有做香港股票的话，我相信你会发觉到 ，OK。但是我不能肯定说它会就是说马上反弹。我可以肯定跟你说它有一点点动静，OK。所以希望说你们可以关注一下这个香港股市哦。有可能就是最近这个习近平还有这个拜登的见面带来一个巨大的效应了对这个股市，尤其是香港还有中国，所以你可以关注一下，好不好？And next thing, we talk about the S&P 500 return, which I already shared with you, but I just want to, recap a little bit. Based on the historical data, right? And when the negative month, okay, of October, okay, if you notice, October was a negative month, okay. Usually November will become a positive month, right? Usually, which they are in current month. So you can see November is actually a positive month, all right? So this is based on the historical data and then followed by a December. Hopefully December, the momentum will carry on and then we will see a Christmas rally for this year. Look like this year we expecting a Christmas rally based on the current US stock momentum. Okay, I believe you have seen US market, especially the mega cap, keep moving up. 所以这里想跟大家分享就是这个历史性的数据了这个是 S&P 500。所以 S&P 500的话，这个数据告诉我们，如果10月份是不好的月份OK，在这个 S&P 500的话，其实在11月份会转好。但事实上11月份其实已经开始转好了 ，OK， 所以接下来的话，12月份它会不会继续走好？所以如果根据这个数据的话，它有这个机会了在这个11月份继续的走好。但是 OK， 好像我跟大家分享的话，就是股票股市anything can happen in the stock market, so you still need to be careful lah, follow your trade plan, profit taking, all right. Like what I shared with you, if you make good money this month, you take some profit so that you can go travel or holiday in December. All right. So take some profit. Okay. It will never go wrong if you take some profit. All right. So this is historical data. And then S&P 500 historical return in months. Okay. September was a negative month, followed by October. Based on the historical data, is supposed to be a positive month, but however, October was not happening in positive month. But however, November, it begin to rebound. So this historical data, it actually does help us to make some decision whether we want to, increase the position or reduce the position. All right. But we still need to look at the price action strategy or look at the chart. All right. To identify when to buy and when to sell. Okay. Now, why stock market is moving up recently? 所以最近为什么美国市场大涨 ？OK， 为什么 ？All right，首先there's no bad news. Okay, first of all, there's no bad news. There's no recession because US GDP recently released the GDP is actually higher than the previous quarter, and then followed by S&P 500 recently earning also showing some positive sign, and US dollar pullback, okay, significantly, and the crude oil is stabilized. No interest rate hike with the recent Federal Reserve meeting, okay, and then inflation is in control. This good news actually help to push up the stock market. Now, if you compare with last year or maybe September, okay, a lot of people talking about recession. When the bad news pop up, okay, the war between Israel and Palestine, so many retail investor or some what we call that investor are selling their stock because they feel that market is going to crash down, okay, but however market keep moving up, okay, after is having what we call that a pullback in September and October. 所以在这里想强调的就是说，如果你看太多的新闻的话，你就会觉得很害怕，不敢买股票了。OK， 就好像去年的话，去年美国大跌的话，有谁敢进去买股票？很多人在强调，或很多人在讲这个recession 经济衰退，可是它没有发生。但是有一天他们会对了哦，因为有一天有可能经济衰退会来临。哦，有一天，可是那一天我们就不知道几时了哦，你明白吗？就是有些人就是经济学家他们讲的东西的话，有可能有一天他们会对，可是那一天我们不知道几时，你明白吗？所以有些人傻傻在等，哦，傻傻在等的话，他们就错过了很多这个机会了。So my advice to you, like what I mentioned, please do not look at the news. Always look at the chart to determine when to buy and when to sell lah. And which it proved work very well for me, right? Because if you keep looking at the news, it will actually scare you off. Okay, then you don't dare to buy stock and you miss out a lot of opportunity. All right. And to show you the fact, okay, the commodity index has been pulling back. All right. And you may notice that the crude oils is trading at $77, okay, below $80. So the price of the crude oil has been stabilized. It means that the inflation is in control, okay. It also means that US dollar has been what we call that retraced. So that is why the commodities index is pulling back, and followed by US 10-year Treasury bond yield, okay. It hit $5, if I'm not wrong, in October. So that means it reached the peak, and after $5, it began to pull back to $4.40. So these are what we call that the thing that I'm looking at, all right, to give me some feel about the general market, whether I want to add position or reduce position. So although price action is very useful, but you still need to factor in the fear factor, which you cannot calculate it. based on the what we call that intrinsic value. So you still need to factor in the fear factor, all right? So that's why price actions, by looking at the chart, you are able to identify when is the best time to accumulate, when is the best time to reduce the position, and followed by CPI index, which is the inflation index, which I have shown you last week. And based on the forecast, all right, many analysts mentioned that the inflations will be moderating, okay? And true enough, all right, after the October inflation release, okay, it has been dropping, all right, as compared to previous month, from 3.7 to 3.2%. So basically, this is a positive sign to stock market, because when the inflation has been dropping, it means that the Federal Reserve will not make a decision to increase the interest rate for now. Okay, and there are a news talking about reducing the interest rate next year. So there are analysts begin to talk about reduce the interest rate beginning next year. I think second half. There are many news talk about this. So with that, right, it actually give a very good positive sign to this the stock market. 所以通胀其实是在美国方面已经开始下降，所以这个对股市来说是一件好事。因为为什么呢？因为如果通胀太高的话，它会导致这个美联储调高这个利息。但是最近这个通胀已经开始几乎每一次都有开始下调。OK，then 以这样的数据来说，美联储不可能再加息，所以就是因为这个讯息一出来的话，美国股市就开始大涨，而且最近很多这个经济学家还有这个 analyst 也是在开始讨论美国美联储明年几月会开始就是说降低这个利率哦。虽然有些经济学家他是说 Q4 的时候他们有可能 Q4 他们预测有可能 Q4 美联储会开始调低这个利率，但是我们不知道，这个是他们的预测，所以我们看住办。现在我们要关注的就是美国股票还有这个香港股票。OK，so 这些数据就是告诉我们说这个通胀啦，还有这个利率啦，一切都被控制。OK，then 这个美元也是大跌，所以这些对股市来说是一件好事。And let us take a look at the index, right? What is the performance of the index? So if we take a look, US dollar crash down, okay, it's actually crashed down a lot. 所以如果你看美元的话，美元大跌，OK，它的107，OK，107是在这个顶啊，OK，过后它就开始大跌，然后跌破这个 support level，过后它有一支这个8支的蜡烛，OK，所以它最低的话是103，所以这个美元大跌是跟这个利率有关系了哦。美元大跌，利率也是下调，所以对股市来说是一件好事，所以股市就开始大涨。所以上个星期的话，如果你有来听我的线上的研讨会，其实我有是跟大家分享这个美元，那时候它的美元还是处于在这个 support level 105105，那时候上个星期我谈到105一旦跌破的话，它就会开始下，所以很明显，它一旦跌破这个105的话，它就开始大跌。All right，所以暂时的话，美元其实开始走软了。OK，so 对美国股市是一件好事。 Then we take a look STI index. STI index, if you take a look STI index, actually STI index is not really performing. Reason is because of the bank stock is not moving up. Okay. Why Singapore bank stock is not moving up is because of the interest rate near the peak. All right. If you notice, right, recently the Singapore bank earning is very good for Q3, but why the price hasn't go up? There are many people ask me, okay? Reason is because the interest rate could be near the peak, okay? Because Singapore bank is rely on the interest rate so that when they lend out the money to the borrower, they will make money through the interest. And you can also notice that the home selling also slow down. Rental also slow down in Singapore and in the US. All right. So therefore, maybe the analysts they have the view that the price of the what we call that the bank stock may be near the peak temporarily. All right. But however, it doesn't mean that the company is no good So 我在这里强调的话，就是这个利率有可能到这个顶部，然后有可能就是这个原因这个银行股票，新加坡的银行股票没有继续的涨了但是这并不代表说银行不好嘛，所以股票有上就是有下 ，all right，股票有上就是有下。如果你是在低点买进的话，你就不必担心了可以继续的拿这个股息。如果你是在最近买的话，那你就要注意一下了因为银行股票没有涨，所以导致这个孩子下跌所以这个是很明显的。因为为什么呢？因为我们新加坡三只银行股它的这个 weightage 它的 percentage 是最大的，在这个海子里面，所以银行没有涨的话，海子也是不会涨。可是如果你看其他小股的话，或者是其他股的话，其他股也是有涨 ，right? So it's very obvious, okay? STI index is not moving, okay, or is pulling back is because of the Singapore bank is not moving, right? But if you look at overall STI market, there are certain stock that is moving up. Okay, so it's a different sector. 所以风水是轮流转money flow from one sector to another sector. All right. So what is going up, eventually it will come down because the investor want to take profit as well. So far the price is actually near the support level. Okay. And even though US is moving up, the US moving up is because of the technology stock. In Singapore, we don't have many technology stock. There are only few technology stock. All right. So that's why Singapore stock actually mostly a traditional company. Okay. As compared to US, most of them are technology stock. So when the technology stock is moving up, the traditional stock is okay, maybe go stagnant. Right. So that could be the reason Singapore XDI index is not moving. And if you take a look, S&P 500. So S&P 500 breakthrough, okay, after what we call that, the index break through the downtrend line, okay, which is a very significant. So this was my previous drawing okay. It does align with what I have been drawing. So it's like I'll be able to identify the pattern of the stock chart to take advantage, okay, on the stock chart. And it actually helped me whether to add position or to reduce my position. 所以在这里想强调就是看图表是非常重要了如果你看我之前的画我有画这条线 OK 蓝色的这条线所以这个蓝色这条线其实是我那时候预测这个 S&P 500的趋势可是很明显这个 S&P 500其实它的 pattern 跟着我的画来走就是好像如果你有经验的话其实你可以抓到他们的 pattern 所以当你抓到他们的 pattern 的时候你做这个决定会比较就是说正确 All right. So you can see S&P 500 is very bullish lah. Okay, no doubt. S&P 500 is very bullish. All right, and the price keep moving up. Okay, like what I mentioned. Okay, it is in fact overbought. Okay, but the momentum is still keep moving up. So as always, my suggestion to you is that you can take profit progressively. Okay, you can take profit progressively. All right. So there are quite number of resistance. 1, 2. Okay. So last night it hit the resistance of the previous high. So the next resistance, if let's say the price continue to rebound, the next resistance is the previous high again, 4596, 4596, or maybe 4006. So 4006 is a very significant resistance, right? So if the price can break through, then again, next year will be a bull market again, all right? So like what I have shared with you, I expect a bull market in second half, but however, it doesn't really happen because there are many bad news. Okay, so but however, it begin to rebound in November, all right? So at least we are able to identify when the market begin to rebound lah. So hopefully some of you make some money. So this S&P 500 and then followed by Nasdaq component. All right, so Nasdaq is also very bullish. All right, gap up and then going up continuously. The momentum is still there, and they also hitting resistance. All right, will it break through? We are not sure, but like what I mentioned, it will never go wrong. You take some profit lah, no? Because why? Because overall the market is overbought already. Okay, the market is overbought. Okay, so it does make sense for you to take some profit lah. All right, so that you can make some money in year end, so that you can close your, or maybe so that you might want to have a positive portfolio in year end. Okay, so the market is rebound strongly after November because of the series of good news. Okay, and what else? Hang Seng Index. So Hang Seng Index also rebound. Okay, rebound as well. There's a positive sign because there's no lower low. 恒生指数的话，之前这个是我的画像 ，OK， 它最重要是没有创新低 ，OK， 它没有创新低，反而有买家开始买进 ，All right， 虽然它还是属于低点的话，其实有稍微的一些动静了 ，OK， 就是说过后这个习近平还有这个拜登相见过后，有这个是一个好事了哈。So most importantly, there's no new low for Hang Seng Index, all right. And buyer interest may be coming in, but a bit slow, okay? But you have to be a very patient for this Hong Kong market lah. So Hong Kong markets may not be suitable for everyone, all right? Because Hong Kong market is totally different from US market and the Singapore market. You have to be a very patient. Once it's begin to move up, they will not give you the chance to buy lah, right? So that's why I always give my view, right? If you have spare cash, right, and then if you know what is the good company to buy, you might want to consider to accumulate lah, okay? Because if you wait, maybe when the price begin to shoot up, then you might miss out the opportunity. 所以很多人就是问我，或者是有些老师是在讲，要等它开始跑的时候你才进，但是你要明白说，你不是老师嘛，你是这个普通的散户，所以你要明白说，我们散户就是慢热嘛， 哦，慢热的意思是说，等它跑的时候哦，你才买进。所以如果你是这样做的话，有可能你会买在高点。所以我的意思是说，如果你有闲钱，OK，then 你不需要这个钱的话，其实是可以开始买进一些先，最重要是买进好股了哈。不然的话，因为我们人类是慢性的哦，如果你等它跑的时候，你会买在高点，就是好像去年的话，很多人就买在这边了，哦，买在高点，等过后它就开始大跌。So we don't want that to happen 啊，so we have to learn from the lesson，OK？所以现在的话，它还是不是属于还很高，有可能还有机会在就是有可能有这个反弹的机会了哦。所以你们可以注意一下，好不好？因为毕竟的话，恒生指数是属于很便宜，之前的高点是在3万多，现在才是17000多 ，all right？所以 still consider very cheap 了哦。So that's my view, all right? Might not be suitable for everyone. Okay, STI is still weak. Okay, especially for bank lah, right? Then S&P 500, of course, strong, also overbought, right? So my suggestion can take some profit, okay? Sell in strength lah, Sell in strength, all right? US market, the momentum is still strong, okay? Hong Kong market is considered still weak, okay? But like what I mentioned, weak, I'm not sure. Can I say bottom? Okay. Is it bottoming? Right. So these are my view based on the index. Next, the sector. So sector performance, right. So this is sector performance. So very obvious, IT sector is the best performing sector. 所以科技板块的话，还是排第一了哦。Then 第二的是 communication services，第三 consumer discretionary。所以这个三个板块的话，还是很强势，在美国。Number one, number two, and number three. Okay. And if you take a look 1 month performance, 1 month performance sector, IT is still number one. Number two is sector. And then real estate, surprisingly, ranked number three. In US 啦，real estate OK is different from Singapore real estate。所以如果你们我的意思是说，你们不要就是说误会这边所看的板块是美国的板块，跟新加坡的板块有可能不一样了哦。And 很明显，这个 IT 或者是科技板块还是最强势的。从这个今年年头 OK 到6月 OK 6月它就开始回调，回调过后11月它就开始跑，所以跑的话也是属于这个 IT 的板块，所以 IT 的板块其实是非常 popular 了 OK 意思是说你的户口里面一定要有科技的股票。So what does that mean? Okay, that means your portfolio must have at least some technology stock lah. Okay, your portfolio must have some technology stock. All right. So it's quite obvious. Technology stock is still pretty strong. And mastering price action. Okay, before I move forward, like what I mentioned, this price action cost is still under subsidy up to 70%, and then 30 remaining 30% you can use your skill future. So if you compare with other class, right, outside some gurus or trainer, they charge you $3,000 to $4,000. Okay, but here there is a subsidy. So if you think about it, all right, you want to pay 3,000 to 4,000 using your pocket money, or you want to get the subsidy, and then you still can learn a new thing from me, because this class, right, is different from other class, like what I have shared with you. Price actions, okay, and then fear factor is different from what you learn from the other side, because stock market is dynamic. The thing keep changing. All right, for me is always based on the current situation, and then to share with you what is the correct strategy to use. So that's why mine is more updated as compared to others stock gurus. And you can also see that the stock that I mentioned, most of them are moving up, okay, but of course there are some stock that is not met by expectation. Cut loss do happen, but the most important thing that most of the stock that I have been sharing with you is moving up. So basically, if you can catch the right stock, everything will be taken care of 啦。所以在这里想强调的话，就是这个课程我所教的课程哦，它基本上还有这个70%的 subsidy，然后另外30% 的话，其实你可以用这个skill future 了。所以如果你去外面的话，如果你有去上其他老师的课程的话，通常他们是会 charge 你就是说3000到4000多块新币，但是你要用自己的钱来给啦。跟这边不一样的话，你可以有 subsidy。所以通常他们教的东西的话是大同小异，可是你可以看到我教的东西有所不一样，因为我会就是说跟其他的方法 OK 混合在一起，然后它那个效率的话会比较好。所以你可以看到有些股票我跟你分享的为什么它会涨 OK， 所以其实它是有原因的，所以在这个课程里面我就会跟大家分享了。好，again like what I shared with you, now today webinar is free, all right, and like what I explained to you, free thing is not permanent 免费的东西是不会持久啦，只有双赢的东西才会持久。Only win-wins situations is sustainable. So that's why I urge every one of you, okay, if you know some friend who want to attend the class but they do not know when to attend, so you might want to recommend this course to them. 所以很多人不懂有这一类似的课程，因为你可以看到因为你可以发觉到我其实是没有打广告的在外面，所以很多人不懂，所以我是需要通过你们介绍给你们的朋友了哈，好不好？ So this is what I call a win-win situations. And stock watch list, okay, basically it remain unchanged, but the price keep moving up. iFast, Aztech, Venture, Genting, it pulled back last 3 days, but today it begin to come back. And Sembcorp Industry is not moving yet. Food Empire stagnant, okay. Singapore Bank also stagnant, not moving. All right. So 我们先看这个所谓这个 iFast. So we take a look iFast, how much they has been moving up. 所以 iFast 的话，你们有买吗？如果你有买的话，打一个5号一下，好不好？ If you have bought iFast that I have mentioned to you, can you type 5? All right. So iFast has been talking about this stock for many months when the price was moving in a sideways. So when the price move in a sideways, it means that the stock, the market maker, okay, the investor are still inside. All right. So after the earning, so the price actually shoot up, okay, and it break through $6, and the momentum is continue. All right, and because of the US technology stock is keep moving up, therefore iFast is still considered very strong. But like what I mentioned, do remember to take some profit progressively. OK， 因为为什么呢？因为如果股票一旦有人开始卖出 很大量的卖出的话，有可能你们散户就来不及出场。Okay, so you have to understand stock market is an open market. Okay, so right now there is no sign of selling yet. Okay, so if you have position, make good money, like what I explained to you, remember to take some profit progressively. Don't be too greedy, okay? Because it is very difficult for you to sell near the peak. You get what I mean? Because once the market maker throw the stock, or when they take profit, they will sell aggressively. So when they sell aggressively, you might not have chance to sell 啦，你明白吗？所以趁这个机会的话 you can sell on strength, okay? You can sell on strength, all right? So basically, so this is iFast, all right? So congratulations to you for those of you who bought, okay, when I begin to share this stock with you lah. And followed by Aztech. So Aztech also moving up slowly, all right, and nicely. When I begin to share with you somewhere around here, when the price begin to break through, all right, each time when they pull back, it begin to rebound, pull back, it rebound, pull back, it rebound, pull back, rebound, right? So again, congratulations to you if you bought this stock. So the potential is still there for this stock, although it went up, all right? The trend still in the uptrend still intact for this stock, all right? And followed by what else? Venture, okay, venture. So venture also keep moving up, which I talked about it last 2 weeks. And then last week, I also emphasized that the buyer interest has coming back also, okay? So the price actually moved up slowly lah. So this is what I call recovering, okay? The stock has been recovered after a long downtrend, right? So as long as the price is keep moving, staying above the moving average, I think it's got potential to go up further 啦。所以这个是 venture 的话，上2个星期我也是跟大家分享， then 上个星期我也是有再次跟大家分享 ，OK， so 它的股价有开始好转 ，OK， 首先是因为有买家开始进场，然后把这个股价继续推上去，最重要的就是说它不要跌破这个support level， 就是这个12块3毛其实是非常重要的一个 support level，all right。So the support level must not break through lah, okay? As long as the price stay above $12.30, it has potential to go up. Okay, so it look like the price has been recovered. Then followed by Genting Singapore. Okay, I has been talking about this stock when the two candlestick, bullish two candlestick, then after that sideways and shoot up, pull back, and today rebound a little bit. All right. So Genting share also recover, okay, nicely. So maybe there is a setup here lah, okay, if you miss out the opportunity. So again, as long as the price didn't drop below the support level, okay, which is here, I think Genting still have potential to go up. So these are the few stocks that I have spotted and then I share with you. And what else? Sembcorp Industry. Right. So Sembcorp Industry also moved in a sideways recently. All right. So as long as the price stay above the support level. $5 is a strong support level. OK， 所以最重要它是没有跌破这个5块钱的support 啦。所以如果没有跌破的话，它有 chance OK rebound OK it got chance to rebound. So we'll see how. Alright, still got potential. And followed by Food Empire. Food Empire is stagnant. Okay. So they move in a sideways. So right now we do not know which direction they want to go lah. So like what I explained last week, we can only monitor, right? It can go either way, either breakout or breakdown. So we'll see how. So now it's still too early. Followed by OCBC, bank stock. So OCBC bank stock uptrend is still intact, just that they have a pullback recently. All right. So we'll see how. So is this a support level? So is this a support level? Right. As long as the price didn't break below the trend line, I think maybe got what we call that a short-term rebound might happen now, might happen. And furthermore, this one is also hitting resistance previously. 13块1毛半之前是一个 resistance. So that's why the price actually pulled back. So now the price near the support level. So will they rebound? How do you think? Will they rebound? So question mark. Or they continue to go down? So question mark now. Right? So we'll see how next week. Then UOB is a bit weak. All right. It's still very weak. Okay. After a strong up. So you can see that the price also try to move in the sideways as well. So support is $27 or 26.90. So 26.90 is a support level. All right. So the thing here is that the price is actually sloping down because of sloping down. So unless the price can break through, then maybe it will rebound. So we'll see how. Now it's still too early. Then DBS, right? So DBS also move in a sideways. Previously, strong up. So again, they can move in either direction, either breakthrough or breakdown. So DBS 的话，它的趋势现在是走横盘的状况，所以走横盘的状况的话，有两个这个说法啦，一就是跌破，二就是突破，所以现在还不知道它会跌破还是会突破。All right, so you can see today is a very bearish candlestick lah. Right, today is still a very bearish candlestick. And previously was the resistance 33块5毛33块6毛是一个resistance, is a very strong resistance, right? So if the price cannot break through, it pull back. Okay, so this is a bank stock. All right, so what about your stock? Okay, what about your stock? Let us take a look. This is a US stock. Nvidia is still good. The tech stock, the mega stock is still pretty good. And followed by Xianggang New Oreintal, keep moving up. We take a look this 9901. 9901. So uptrend still intact. Okay, after the price break through the resistance. All right. So congratulations to you if you have bought this stock. Have been talking about this stock since beginning of the year. And what else? EV, okay. Li Auto 2015. 2015. 2015, okay. Previously correction, and then rebound. Okay. So again, it's a good sign. Li Auto rebound and break through the moving average. And followed by Xpeng. So it's a similar pattern as well. Right. Although the price is a bit volatile, but again, look like it still has have potential to go up. So currently the price still stay above this resistance. So as long as the price stay above resistance, I think still got chance to moving up. Okay. So we'll see how. So this is China EV listed in Hong Kong market, right? China EV listed in the Hong Kong market. So Ray Tan asks, do you think bank, especially DBS UOB, continue to move down? What sign to look out for STI turn upward? Right now DBS and UOB stagnant. They are not moving up. They are also not moving down. So it's a bit hard to predict lah. Okay, because the recent earning is still good. All right, so maybe the investor are still holding, just that there's no buyer lah. Okay, I think we'll see how next few week. Okay, but the bank is stagnant. Okay, and if you look at STI index also near the support level actually, right? So this STI index 3095 actually near support level. Okay, but the resistance is somewhere here lah. So if we can break through, okay, hopefully we will break through, right? Hopefully lah, huh? Riverstone top glove, Riverstone top glove, Riverstone. Riverstone, how do you think about Riverstone? So long time never see this stock. Why suddenly see this stock? I think it's because the glove sector. I think in Malaysia, Hatta, Lega, and Kosan, recently their Q3 earning is not bad actually. All right. So they are analysts talking about this sector. Okay. So again, downtrend. Okay, downtrend and then short-term uptrend. Okay, price breakthrough. All right. Not sure the momentum will continue, but if let's say if overall the glove sector is moving up, I believe the Riverstone will be moving up as well. But now it's still too early now, right? And then Top Glove, okay, TOP. Long time never see this stock, okay. So Top Glove, downtrend still intact, okay. Right. So although they have shown some a little bit sign of rebound, but there's no volume coming in. So 没有量, okay? There's no what we call that, the volume, all right? But downtrend is still intact. So usually I will not buy this type of the stock, okay? Usually I will not buy this type of the stock because there's no sign of a buyer coming in yet. Even though there is, right, usually is a short term 啦。如果有的话也是 short term。OK， short term 的话就会比较危险一点啦。OK， 不容易做。Alright。无锡 APEC。So this stock is a Hong Kong stock, Wuxi APEC. What they are doing? Okay, they are doing biotechnology and medical research. Also, long time never see this stock, but if you look at the 1 year chart, right, they actually move in a sideways. But if you change it to a 6 month, they are moving upward. Okay, so they just begin to move up, all right, or just begin to recover from this area, right? So far the stock is still trading above the support level. And the previous high, I think somewhere here, the resistance, 109, right? So how much they have went up? They have went up around 70%. Within 1, 2, 3 months. Within 3 months, they went up 70%. So this is type of the Hong Kong stock. When they move up, they don't give you chance to buy. All right. So this is a Wuxi APEC. Citrium. So how do you think about Citrium? How do you think about Citrium? Okay, very obvious Citrium is still downtrend now. But the price move in the sideways. Is it? So if the price, there is no new low, then got chance to short-term rebound. Right? 所以最重要是它没有创新低哦。如果它创新低的话就不好了。所以我是希望说它可以开始反弹，短期反弹就有可能了。Right? But there is a resistance here. Okay, so not easy. Right? So look like the price has been stabilized, but I'm not sure will they continue to rebound. They must break through the resistance first before they go up further 了所以现在还早，很难讲。OK， 因为很明显它还是这个属于下降趋势的，虽然它的价格有稍微这个稳定，可是我们还不确定它是否会突破。OK， 所以它有突破的时候我们才来讲了，好不好？Gili no strength Gili 这个股票的话 the Gili stock, right, is a bit different to Li Auto and Xpeng, right? I'm not sure why, but look like the buyer interest is not that encouraging, okay? Most trader and investor are looking for Li Auto and Xpeng, all right? So you can see Gili is not popular actually. Okay, Gili is not the popular stock. That's why the price not really moving. Okay, so this is based on my view lah. All right, so if I want to choose, of course I will choose Li Auto and Xpeng lah currently. 9988 Alibaba, how do you think about Alibaba? So Alibaba, many people talk about this stock, huh? Company recently also make money, but the price still gap down. Okay, so it's not easy. That's why you need to be very patient, because this type of the stock does not based on the chart anymore. 所以如果你看图表的话，其实是不管用啊，因为最近它的公司是赚钱，可是它还是大跌，所以很多人也是不明白说，诶，为什么会是这样？Right? So it's not easy, okay? But if you really want to buy, then try not to buy too much, okay? We'll see how when there is a clear sign lah. Okay, so far it's still early. Then followed by Tencent. So how do you think about Tencent? So Tencent, there is a sign of rebound as well. Okay, will they continue to rebound? We take a look. Right. So got chance huh? So we see. So hopefully they pull back a little bit and then go up. All right. So previously was a downtrend, long-term downtrend. Then recently there is a sign of a rebound as well. Right. So hopefully this rebound can be sustainable one. Check. Okay. How about SIA? So SIA downtrend still intact. All right. Recently also rebound a little bit. So today they hit resistance. Right. So there's no new low lah, like what I mentioned to you previously. So buyer interest coming back. All right. So hit resistance today. All right. So we'll see how will they profit taking before they shoot up. All right. I think got chance based on this rebound. Okay, I think got chance. Okay, but today hit resistance所以你们要注意一下好不好？ So if I remove everything, okay, it's look pretty good. So this is a resistance, and this was the uptrend. Right. So will they rebound like this? Or will they pull back? Okay, so based on the chart, the stock price is sloping up. Look like it got a chance to break through. Okay, look like okay, but anything can happen. 所以它一定要突破这条线先哦。这个是6块3毛啊，6块3毛。所以 must break through $6.30. Is it $6.30? $6.40 actually. Okay, $6.40. Okay, look, got potentials. Okay. SATS, yeah, rebound strongly as well. So hitting resistance again. So they has been moving in a sideways. So SATS moving in a sideways. All right. So recently rebound strongly. Okay, because of the earning. All right. So if the price, if you are looking for rebound, it must break through lah. Okay, 它要 break through. So 这边的时候，这样它才会上。So if does not break through, right, it might be going back again, stay in the sideway before they go up lah. Okay, but I think in maybe next quarter we see the earning improve, maybe the price will recover. Okay, so that's for SATS. HSBC. So how do you think about HSBC? HSBC, right? So if you look at the strength, also a bit slowing down lah, HSBC, all right? There's no new high. This was the higher high. So this was higher low and resistance is here. Unless they break through lah. So if it does not break through, it might pull back again. Right? So it look like if you are using channel, maybe can help. Right? So they might move in the range of. Okay? So maybe last stock. Machine. AMZON. So how do you think about Amazon? Look like the price trying to break through. Okay. Look like the price trying to break through. All right. So as long as the price stay above the support level, I think the momentum might continue. But based on the current momentum, look like the mega cap stock is very strong now, huh? So this is a resistance. Okay. And in fact, they hit resistance, pull back, and then they rebound again. So if the price can continue to stay above the support level, I think got chance to continue to rebound. So this is a mega cap. Another one is a Google. We take a look the mega cap, GOOL, GOOG. So again, the resistance somewhere around here, 141.92, right? So after gap down, okay, rebound again. So now the price move in a sideways, right? So resistance is pretty strong, 141.9 or 142 lah, we say. So 142 is a strong resistance. Okay, 142 is pretty strong resistance. And then followed by Meta. Meta platform, yes, just recently breakthrough. And this breakthrough is pretty strong, right? So no, the momentum will continue lah, right? So pull back, breakthrough, pull back, continue. And Apple, AAPL. Right. So again, Apple also rebound strongly, and there's no sign of pullback also. So resistance, okay, 196. Right. If they can break through, right, then the momentum might continue lah. So we see how. So there's no pullback at all. So this is a mega cap which I did teach in my class lah. All right. So hopefully some of the students bought the mega cap stock, which is what I call no-brainer stock lah. So once you bought, okay, you can, hold for a certain period. All right, so that is for stock analysis. Let me carry on with the slide, okay? Now, 2023, which I keep mentioning since last year, my suggestion to you is that please do not read the news, okay? Always focus on the chart, okay? And then use the price action to identify the opportunity. Now, many people or many retail investors, why they are losing money? Because they read too much news. So again, I suggest to you, please do not read the news. And why price action? Because price actions, look at the chart. The chart actually show us the real data. So 你要明白说，这个图表其实是看这个真正的数据，它是不会骗人的。Stock chart is real 啦，it will never lie, okay? Because the stock price, the candlestick that you see, right, is actually transacted by a real investor. So when it's transacted by a real investor, that means it's driven by the human psychology behavior. So if you know how to read the chart pattern, you can take advantage on it and then to make money from there. But of course, you still need to have a strategy, all right? By using the price action, you can buy near the support level, right? And then you can sell when the price near the peak. Buy near support, and then sell when the price near the peak. So again, why price action? Because price action allow us to spot the chart pattern. When it break through, we buy. When it break down, we sell. So why chart pattern? Because like what I have, repeat myself. Chart pattern is driven by the human psychology behavior. And then when the pattern is being formed on the chart, it will show us when to buy and when to sell based on the chart. And why is it more effective? Because stock chart show us the real data. And it is accurate. So many people, okay, especially the professional trader, always talk about big data. Okay, big data. So most of them use the data to analyze the pattern. And then it will help them to identify when to buy and when to sell. So beside spotting the, what we call that, the chart pattern, price action also show us when to buy. When the price is in the uptrend and pull back, and also sell us when to sell when the price is in the downtrend, hit the resistance. So let me introduce you the 14 hours online training. Now, why is it still online? Okay, why is it still online? Because online will save your times. You no need to travel down to the town area. You can prepare your breakfast, lunch, dinner at your home, and then you can attend the class at your home in front of your computer. So it's very convenient. Okay, so that's why we still do it online. And many people think that price action is for short term. Okay, but I can share with you price actions actually cover all time frame. Okay, including long term, mid-term, and short term. So for example, if you know fundamental analysis very well and you want to buy this company, a good company, but you may have a problem, okay, because you might not know where is the best time to buy. If you based on the data to calculate, you might get the intrinsic value, but the intrinsic value does not include the fear factor. Okay, so the only thing that include fear factor is the stock chart or we call it chart pattern. So if you can combine your fundamental analysis, okay, with the chart pattern, or we call it price action, right? Then it will give you a very quality trade. Now this is important because you don't want to buy the price when it is too high. You want to buy the price when the price pull back near the support level before they begin to move. Okay, that's what we want to buy. And again, why combine this strategy is important? Because fundamental analysis allow you to identify what the company to buy. Price actions will help you to identify when to buy. So that's why if you combine both strategy together, it will give you a very quality trade. And I notice, okay, many people or many retail investors, they actually focus too much on the buying strategy, right? And of course, they actually overlook on the trade management and followed by selling strategy. Now, why I know? Because when my customer or when my client or my friend met me up, they always ask me what stock to buy. And I can tell you, they never ask me what stock to sell. Okay? So you have to understand, if you don't sell the stocks, right? Okay? If you don't have a proper strategy, if you don't sell the stock, then what happens? Your profitable trade will become a losing trade. So this is what I call 3 elements of the stock investment. So based on my observation, okay, I believe 90% of the people, retail investor, focus on buying strategy. So they always keep asking me, hey, what stock to buy, what strategy to use, okay? But however, they overlook on the trade management and the selling strategy. So my belief is that only 5% of the retail investor focus on trade management, and another 5% they focus on the selling strategy. If you look at your portfolio, why you are losing money, later you can look through your portfolio. Okay, number one reason is because you never sell. Maybe you do not know why you need to sell, or maybe you buy the wrong stock, or maybe you miss out the opportunity to sell and now you don't feel like you want to sell. So these are the root cause of the problem that the retail investor who is losing money. So if you do not change the way you invest, then if you do the same way, again, you keep losing money. And if you lose money, other people will make money because stock market is an open market. So how does the professional trader make money from you? Okay, they know, because retail investor only focus on buying. And with that, right, the retail investor will also be affected by emotion, okay, especially the bad news. So they will take this opportunity to make money from you. All right. So if you want to improve, okay, make significant change in your portfolio, then you should focus more on selling strategy, okay, and the trade management. Now, what is trade management? A trade management also important, okay? Like for example, when you have a children, how are you going to deal with your children? How are you going to take care of your children? How are you going to manage your children? Okay, so similarly for a stock that you have purchased, you cannot just buy and leave it there. You need to deal with the stock. If the stock go down, what are you going to do? Are you going to stop loss? Are you going to reduce the position? Okay, or are you going to add position? So you have to deal with it, right? Many people, okay, don't deal with the stock. They don't manage the stock, all right? So that's why you can see why the portfolio, always losing money. So in this class, right, I will focus more on the trade management